Good morning, everybody. Welcome to CubeFit Stretch. This is David in Houston, and it's time to get some stretching in. Tomorrow's the big day. Let's get some extra movement going. We're going to start out on our feet and then get on the ground. So make sure you got a little bit of space. First thing we're going to do, head and neck area, like I always like to start out with. We're just going to go ear to shoulder first. Nice and simple. Go to the other side, stretching out that head and neck area. Sorry if there's a little feedback on my end. It's kind of windy here. Feels good on my side though. It's like high 60s, not complaining at all. Wonderful. Keep that ear going straight down towards that shoulder. Try not to tuck that chin or have that chin go up or down. Side to side. 3, 2, 1. One more in the head and neck. All you're going to do is turn all the way to the right and then turn all the way to the left. And then as you keep doing that, try to reach a little bit farther. I get to the point after a few where I can look behind me a little bit. But just reach side to side. If you can peek behind you, that's a good thing too. Just don't rotate those shoulders. Again, just think about moving that chin side to side. Nice job. One more each side. We're going right. Then we're going left. Let's get some rotation in that upper body. We're going to be able to pivot with these feet. And I just want you to interlock right here. And you're going to go side to side again. Big torso rotation. Warming everything up. Man, I know I need it. I'm still recovering from this weekend. Played some intense flag football. And my core and hips are just still really, really sore. So I need this just as much as you guys. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Speaking of that pelvic area, we're going to go down into our squat and get a hold here so you can get a nice wide stance. Come all the way down right here. And I want you to try to bring your feet as flat as possible. And you have your chest up as high as possible right here. Okay. So hold right here. We're going to get some rotations from here. Go up and over. Your eyes follow your fingertips. And again, trying to wake up the spine, that T-spine, that upper spine. Wow, we're working that full range of motion at the hip. Good work, everybody. We can get 2 more rotations and then we'll be on the ground. All right, last round right here. We go right. We go left. You can squat it up and then bring it to the ground when you're ready. We're going to start out flat on our backs today. Got a couple of variations. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, we go all the way back, bringing our knee, our bent knee, all the way up towards our chest. That left knee is straight. And we're going to play around a little bit at the ankle, just get you moving here. Any extra movement you can get today, tomorrow, over the long weekend is going to be great. I know I'm still going to be working out. You don't necessarily have to train hard, just get a little something in. All right, other side. I got a little extra time and I got a lot of extra calories that are going into the tank, so I'm going to try to use them. Nice job. Bring that knee up and into the chest. That ankle's moving around. We're just staying here first. 3, 2, 1. So you feel that through those hip flexors through the front side. This next one, we're going to get into the hamstring. So you're going to keep your right leg as straight as possible. And then you bring it up without bending the knee. You try to pull it back as far as you can. You're going to feel a huge stretch through that hamstring. You can stop right there. Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you do something out of the ordinary, like play football. It could be any sport, but for me, my hip and core area was just so sore. It's a reminder that that's where a lot of our power comes from. A lot of our speed comes from. Good. Hold for a few more seconds here, and then we're going to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Same thing on the other side. We have that left leg. Keep it straight as possible. Just about locked out. And then you come to, you feel that big stretch. You see I'm at about 90. You might not be there. You might be way farther. Or if you're feeling it, I'm gonna go to slight discomfort. Getting that posterior chain activated. Some flexibility before the feast. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this last one we're gonna do on the ground. What we're gonna have is our right knee up and over this left leg, okay? So again, you have this right knee up and over, and then you're gonna pull this leg up until you feel a big stretch on your outer glute right here. So just changing kind of how we're manipulating those legs and where we're pulling can really change the emphasis that you're getting. So we're getting that outer glute after we got the hips, got the hamstrings going. Just getting a hold right here. 3, 2, 1, and we're just gonna flip that. So bring this knee down, that's grounded. Bring this knee up and over. All right, and now we're pulling on that right leg again till you feel that big stretch on the outside of your glute. This feels good. Hurts so good. Always keep that back nice and flat. I'm trying to push my low back against the ground. It's always a good idea. Get a little extra core stabilization going. 3, 2, and 1. Last one on the ground right here with our back on the ground. We're just gonna come up and you're gonna squeeze those glutes. So we just kind of got them stretched out. Now we're really gonna stimulate them by squeezing right here, and you just get this big hold, okay? So not just the flexibility portion, making sure we activate all those beautiful muscles. Keep this straight line from shoulder to hip to knee. Gonna hold for 10 more seconds, and then move on. We're gonna flip it over after this one. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Just like I said, we're gonna flip it over. Check my time, make sure I'm respecting you guys. Oh, perfect, we got a few minutes. So what we're gonna do this next time is we're gonna get into this quadruped position right here. All right, on all fours. And instead of doing the bird dog where we reach opposite, all I want you to do is reach back, and then we're gonna do a combo move of going out to the side. So with that right leg, reach back, get that point, and then out to the side with the bent leg. Point it back, bend, and abduct. Here we go. Being a little selfish today, making sure we really get the hip and pelvic region, but we're gonna do a little bit more shoulder work. Believe me, it's important getting that core, getting that hip region though. We sit way too often. One more of each on this side, point it back, then out to the side. You can kind of reset. We'll do the same thing on the left side. So point with that left leg, and then abduct, point, abduct, there we go. Yeah, this is really important because I've been doing a lot of movement assessments lately too, and it's a big piece of the puzzle that's missing for people. Either arch their back or you see that lower back kind of cave in. So making you guys resilient here. All right, one more of each. We're gonna point, and then abduct. After that, we're gonna get the lats and shoulders going a little bit. All I want you to do is keep those arms nice and straight, and then you can reach those hips back. Feel underneath your armpits, all through your lats, through that back side. Good, just hold here, everybody. Three, 2, and 1. We're gonna come all the way up to a plank position. This is gonna be our last one. So that high plank push-up position, we're gonna go all the way down to the ankles, show that lower body. some love, and you can just go side to side right here. So you're reaching that heel down towards the ground. Trying to get that full range of motion, making sure we hit all those main joints, those main muscle groups too. Nice work. A few more. Reach those heels down until you feel that big stretch through your calves and ankle. All right, 3, 2, and 1. You can bring it up. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving break. And I'll be back for CubeFit Strength if you want some extra movement again. Thanks, everybody.